Welcome to the Ratals.com installation guide video, part 5. In the last video, we ended here on this page after creating our account. In this video, we're going to log in to the back end, kind of take a look around and check out the front end to see all that's there, kind of just to get a general idea of how things are set up. So if you recall, we set up our admin URL to be admin1, and you can see after our account was created, it redirected us over to admin1 where we're logging it in, and it says your account has been created. So I'm going to go ahead and log into the back end here with the username and password that I set up. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at our analytics here real quick for just a second. It kind of tells us how's our site doing for the day, how many visitors has it had, how much traffic, how many page views, orders, conversions. It goes into a lot of detail, but this is kind of just a quick overview. I'm not going to go too deep, but it kind of just gives you an idea for today. It's set for the day of just how much traffic you've gotten that day. There's a lot of security stuff that's going on in here, which we're going to go into another video later just on the dashboard. But just know when you log in, you can see how well your site is kind of doing right here with how many visitors are coming to it and whatever your conversions are, however you have things set up, which we'll go into other videos too. It'll kind of show you how the site's doing as a whole. But when we set the site up, we also set up to where we said show our contact information on the front end, if you remember in the last video. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to manage that in case you decided I turned it on, but I actually don't want it on. That's kind of an important thing, because if you don't want your information to show and you decide that afterwards, probably want to know how to turn that on and off. So I can click right here where it says view front end of site. I'm going to click on that and it takes us to the front end of our site. I'm just going to go ahead and click OK to this banner right here. And you'll see that we have our contact information down here. If we go to our contact us page, we also have it here. And then if I view the source of this page, we also have it in here inside our JSON, our schema. And this is so search engines can understand what it actually says. So it knows your street address and so forth. Like it can pick out everything very specific as to what it is, because it's labeled essentially in the JSON schema. But down here we have our hours. If we are a brick and mortar store, we can put our hours in, what days of the week we're open, when we close, all that type of stuff. And the search engines can grab this information, and this is the information they use to put on their website when you're searching for someone and you see, oh, they're open from this hours to these hours, you know? So this is kind of that information. Now, if we wanted to turn that off because we have it displayed here and we have it displayed here and down here, the way that we do that in the back end is we're going to go into our settings, site settings, and then we're going to go into our contact information, and there's a drop down right here where we can change it to say no. And if I go and I hit save, now if I go in the front end, this will disappear when I refresh, and so will this. So I'm going to go ahead and hit refresh. So you can see we no longer have our address here or up here. And also inside our JSON, what the search engines are going to pick up, if I hit refresh, it wipes it out as well. So nothing can be picked up of, well, who is this, right? Whose site is this? What's their address? That type of thing. And obviously you can turn it back on the exact same way, which I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and hit save down here and hit refresh, and you can see it comes right back. So hit refresh on this one. You can see it comes right back. So that's just a real quick how to turn just your contact information on and off. We're going to have specific videos going over all features. And what I mean by that is every single page that's in this admin area, we're beginning to build the videos for these now. By the time you get here and are watching this, all the videos may be built out to where you can see them. Now, the video links to every single page, the individual page documentation, I'm just going to mark this as red. They're going to be right here in the top corner, and it's going to be a blue link to go over to YouTube, where you'll be able to watch the video of how to use that page in the admin, and how to, like if you have questions of what you're doing. But this video really is just to kind of show you where we have everything set up. There's a lot to go over. You can see all the different tabs in here, such as your dashboard, customers, content, which is a lot of your website page content, design, interactions, marketing, accounting, purchasing. There's a lot of stuff to go into. And this admin area down here has a lot of stuff to go into as well, in your settings. So we're going to go into all of this throughout videos. But this video is just to kind of say, you can kind of get the idea of the back end here, and you can kind of get the idea of the front end. We're going to go into designing and how to change stuff up a lot into videos. But the next couple of videos, what we're actually going to do first is we're going to say, how do we turn this into a full store to where I have products on here? I have a category with products. You can actually put items in the cart and you can check out. So that's what we're going to work on first, so that you can see how to do that. And then in the next video, the next set of videos, we're going to say, now how do we make it a blog if you just want a general blog? And then how do we make these like a homepage, a general homepage? So it's not really a blog or a store. It's more of a general homepage, but it has the capabilities to be both a blog and a store in the background, right? With your homepage being something totally different. So that we're going to go into those videos next, so we can get an idea of how to change it up depending on which direction you're wanting to go with it, whether it's a store, a blog, it's both, or if it's something totally different. Okay. Now, with that being said, I'm going to go back over here to the Ratals website. And once we get through those videos that are going to be over on YouTube, this is going to be our last video that's actually going to be on Ratals.com, where you can watch these. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go over to the YouTube channel where there's a lot of these videos are actually going to be. And if you go down here to the bottom, you're able to click this to go to our YouTube channel. And you're also able to click this link right here. And so to continue to learn on how to use the software and how to set things up, that's where you're going to want to go next. These first few videos were just to get your site up and running and the software installed where you can log in and kind of start working it to make it what you want. The next videos are kind of the exciting ones, because that's when we're going to turn it into what we want. And so we're going to go through that very slowly, step by step, to show you exactly how to turn it into whatever it is that you're wanting. And just don't forget, after these videos here of the installation guide, you'll go over to our YouTube channel and we'll have play roles for a whole bunch of different things, depending on, like, if you're wanting to learn how the coding side of things works, we're going to go into all the code and how the backend's built. So if you're coding on this platform for a company or a customer, you'll be able to get documentation on how the coding is all built and structured, those type of things. So we're going to go into a lot more details of how to do things now instead of just how to set it up. So go over to YouTube, start watching the next videos on how to make it a blog, how to make it a store, how to make it a general website, and then going into all the admin areas of what everything does, so that you can turn it into whatever it is you're looking to do. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next videos over on YouTube, if you're not there already. And we look forward to watch your company grow. Have a great day.